Today, get ready because we're going to talk about cabinets. Hi, I'm Vince with Elements Design Co. And in this video, we're going to take on the topic of cabinetry. Now this topic can have hundreds of videos. It is a very broad topic, but I want to start in this video talking about the levels of cabinetry. There are 3 levels in the cabinet world: stock, semi-custom, and custom. Those are pretty much your 3 ranges, and like anything, you've got the bottom and the top when it comes to pricing. So I just want to break down a little bit about what each of those cabinet levels are and why some are cheaper and why some are more expensive and what you're getting. I don't really care which one you pick. That's up to you and your budget and the type of project you have. All I care about is that you know that that's what you're getting. In the cabinet world, I've seen a lot of camouflaging and spinning things in a way that people don't know what they're getting. I don't find that ethical, so I like everybody to know this is what it is, and if you like that, then great. So, starting with stock cabinetry. This is cabinets that's already made. It's sitting in a factory. It's ready to go. You can go up and throw it in the back of your truck now, or pick it up tomorrow, or maybe it's ready in a week at the latest, but these are just ready to go. What they are, very low price point usually. Usually a kitchen you could find in the $3,000 to $6,000, $7,000 range for a nice sized kitchen. On the finishing, usually they'll do a couple coats of lacquer on the front, but usually the backside doesn't get the same love. You might have some spots that need to be touched up. You might have some wood grain poking through that wasn't sanded, very well. This is all normal in the stock cabinet world. So just know that that's what you're gonna get. Now a lot of times that's a better upgrade than what you got. Go for it. I just want you to know this is what it is. Usually those have a 1 to 5 year warranty from their manufacturer. The assembly of the box is usually not as strong as like when we jump up into the semi-custom world. Either they're shot in with nails on the side and assembled that way, or they've just got little turnkeys like at IKEA cabinet, something like that. And a lot of times these will last for a little while. If you're just doing a quick flip, or maybe it's an Airbnb property that you just wanna, give a facelift, they're great. So just know that that's what you're getting. They just don't put the attention to detail like in the next level, which is the semi-custom world. Here you're gonna find better quality woods, more precise sanding, so a smoother finish. They're gonna finish the front and the back side of the door so it's consistent. They're gonna use more steps on that process, more sanding, more clear coat, and they're usually gonna be a much nicer finish. The cabinet box itself is usually in a semi-custom line assembled in the factory, and it's doweled and glued together so you have a nice tight fit. Most semi-custom lines offer a lifetime warranty. If a door separates or a hinge breaks or a drawer stops working, usually that's covered under their lifetime warranty. These will bump you up in quality and also in price. So maybe a basic kitchen there is in the $12,000 to $20,000 range. So you do take a jump up. It really just depends on the application. If this is more your forever home or you're gonna be there for 5-10 years, you should look at that. If it's a more expensive home, especially if you're up over $500,000 home, I would definitely say a semi-custom cabinet would be the way that you'd want to go. Why? Just it's better quality, it more represents the value of the home, and will just add that better value. Especially if you're going to be in there for a while, taking a beating on that, you just want that satisfaction of that lifetime warranty and just a little better quality. So that's something to think about on semi-custom. Now, most semi-custom lines have a lot of customization abilities. Some of them just say they're semi-custom just to weed out that one person a year that will ask for the most custom piece ever. But a lot of lines will do custom widths, depths, and heights on cabinets. This is great because you can get a much tighter fit, and that brings me to a downside on the stock cabinetry. Usually you're very limited on the sizes. So if you've got a kitchen or bathroom they might have a 24-inch cabinet and a 30-inch cabinet. Well, that leaves a big gap in between. Then you're stuck having to use bigger filler pieces, and it just doesn't have as tight and smooth of a final finish, final product. So with the semi-custom line, you can get it very exact, you can minimize the filler space, you can have everything nice and clean. And again, it just gives a better look. Decorative end panels can go exactly where they need to go and give a real nice flush look. Sometimes with a stock cabinet line, you're just stuck with the fixed size decorative panel. You might have some extra spacing that way. So you just can't get as clean and tight with a stock cabinet line as you can with a semi-custom line. Then you can step it up to full custom. You might have an idea for a hood that over your range that's just this particular shape. That's where you'd have to step up to a full custom. Now you can blend too. We've done projects where we did a semi-custom line for everything else and then had a custom shaped range hood made. Feel free to do that all day long. So just depending on the application, you usually don't have to go full custom for everything. That just depends. A lot of times there's local cabinet makers that are technically full custom and they'll just make it to your specifications. And a lot of them are competitive with semi-custom options as well. So there's kind of a range in there. Usually a lead time for semi-custom cabinets is 4 to 8 weeks. Full custom can be 10 to 12 weeks sometimes. So you just have to think with that as well. So if the cabinets can be ready tomorrow, you're looking at stock cabinets. If you've got a longer lead time, 4 to 6 weeks, better warranty, American made, things like this, you're looking at a semi-custom line. So just know that. That's a lot of info that a lot of people don't know just to get started. You know, I've seen people have a $2 million home and they put some just really cheap stock basic white cabinets in there and not really knowing the difference, and they look at the cost savings and go, oh great, now we can put that fountain in the pool. But they don't really know the quality they're getting on the cabinetry. All cabinetry is not the same, just like all hamburger is not the same. You know, your McDonald's cheeseburger, all beef patty is a lot different than the all beef patty at say Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. So all plywood is not the same, all cabinetry is not the same. So just realize there are different levels, and that's a little bit of the breakdown on some of the differences. And again, I don't care what you pick as long as you know that that's what you're getting. You know, if someone needs cabinetry and on a budget and I need to sell them, you know, a ready to assemble line, I'm very upfront with them that that's what that is. And maybe that's perfect for their situation. And great, win-win situation. Where I have an issue with it is when people don't know what they're getting. So keep that in mind. Thanks for watching and stay tuned.